If you watched the last video, you saw me upload all of these JSON files into Azure CosmosDB. Now what we want to do is take this data and report on it using Power BI. So in Power BI, what we want to do is just get data. So we click Get Data, and this interface comes up, and we click on Azure, and then we choose the Azure CosmosDB connector that's in beta. And if you click on Connect, you get a quick warning saying this is a preview connector. Click Continue. And it says, what's the URI or URL for your CosmosDB account? Well, we can find that if you go back to your main page and click on Keys. It says URI right here at the top. And if you click this copy button, you can paste it right there. The database that we're using, we named it from the last video. We called the database customers and the collection customers, and we can click OK. It might ask you for a key there. It didn't ask me for a key because I had already inputted it. If it asks you for a key, pick your primary key or secondary key, copy it, and then paste it in the Power BI interface, and you'll get a screen that looks like this. Now, this is finding each individual JSON document in Azure Cosmos DB, and it's bringing it in as a record. If I click Load, it brings that data in, but it does it in a way that doesn't really make much sense. If I click on Document, there's really no good data here. It's because we haven't blown up the individual document to pull the JSON elements out yet. In order to do that, we need to edit the query. And then here in Query 1, where all the documents have come in, if you want to blow it up to get the individual elements inside the JSON document, click this button on the header over to the right, this button where my arrow is right here. And it opens up the JSON and asks which columns do you want. We'll just take all of them for now. And now it blew up the JSON, and now I've got it all here to report on. From there, I could just go ahead and close and apply. And now it's blown up here. If I want to click on my balance, I can click on my balance. Let's highlight that. Click on balance. You know what? I'm going to remove this and do it again. Then click on balance. Now, I'm getting the individual balance amounts, not a total balance amount like you'd expect from Power BI. So maybe we need to do a little bit of cleanup. So let's click on Edit Queries and bring up the Power Query Editor. And from here, this is the balance. What was causing the individual records to come across is because the data type here is under string. If I right-click and I change the type to a decimal number, and then while I'm here, I might as well just go ahead and rename this to something more human readable, and I'll name that balance, and I'll click close and apply. And now you'll see, the balance come across as a numeric value. If I want to see the total balance, I can right-click on the query and I can say new measure. I can, on the right-click, new measure. On the new measure, I'll call this total balance. Okay, now if I want to see that in a visualization, I just click it, and there's my total balance. I can change my visualizations up here. What happens if I want to do it by state with the records that you saw me upload? If I go back to Edit Queries, you'll notice in my data set that I have an address field here, and state is buried in there, but it's in this overarching kind of large address field. If I right-click, I can click Split Column by Delimiter, and I can say just split it by the comma. And now state over here becomes its own field right here. So I can right-click, I can rename that one and call that state. Now if I close and apply that, and I'm here on total balance, I can click state, and now I can see that total balance by state. And that's it. That's how you can play around with Azure Cosmos DB JSON data and start using it inside Power BI. Hopefully that helped you out. Thanks. Have a great day.